Hi, it's Annelie. Today I'm in the mood for a little bit of decoupage, and then I'm going to paint on top of it. I'm going to use gel medium to put it onto my board, and then I'm just going to stick this on, let it dry, and then start to paint on it. I've got texture on this board. It was for a previous thing that I didn't do. So I'm just going to take my serviettes and I'm going to glue them on here. I'm not going to worry too much about where I put what. I just want to cover my area. Just got a little bit of water on my brush. So I will see as I go on where I'm going to put what. Maybe something like this. I'm just wetting my tissue paper. It just works easier if you want to quickly tear it, but if you want to be more precise and go around everything, then you can tear it by hand without the water. So I think I'm going to put that one there. That one there. And I want to bring in a little bit of color, so I'm not sure. Maybe put this there. It's roughly going to overlap and everything. I'm not, as I said, thinking too much about that. I just want to get it on here. Cover the background. I'm going to cover everything with paint anyway at the end, some more than others. I think something like this. And I want to bring in a little bit of this border also, so I'm not sure if I'm maybe just gonna make a small border like that. We'll see. Okay, so for now I'm just going to take my gel medium, or if you don't have gel medium you can take your Modge podge. I'm just going to put a liberal amount, how do you say, a lot of Modge podge onto this thing. I think I'm going to cover everything and then I'll just start putting it down. I'm working quick. It is hot here. We are going into summer, but we haven't had spring at the moment. We're straight into summer with over 30 degrees. So I don't know what's going on, but anyway, I'm just going to put that one there. I'm not going to be precious or anything. I'm just going to get it on here. Okay, and there you go. Now it just needs to dry, and then I'll come back and I'll paint on this. Before I forget, something just to keep in mind. If you look at your serviette, I've shown this in all my previous videos. You've got maybe 1 or 2 layers of this tissue or this backing here. So you must just make sure you take off everything up to where you can see this clearly. Make sure there's not one or ply left there, because if you do something underneath and you put this white serviettes on top, the background will shine through or come through. I haven't got anything on here, so it doesn't matter, but just remember, please take off all your 1 or 2 ply or 3 ply, how many they also, I don't know how many they have. Some has got 1 and 2 and 3. So yeah, this is going to dry and then I'll see you. Okay, it's almost dry now. I just want to show you how I take these off. I don't do it beforehand. I let it dry and I'll just take a emery board and I'll just go on the side. And you can see it goes nicely off. I'm just going to do it quickly and then I'll come back. Okay, I've got a few inks here. You can also use your acrylic paint and just thin it a little bit with water. You don't have to use inks. Anything acrylic will work. I'm just going to take a dark brown, a raw sienna and a blue that I'm going to take into my sky. I've also got these two, nickel azo yellow and quinacridone nickel azo gold. Not sure if I'm going to use this. This is an antelope brown and this is a marine blue and this is a raw sienna. So what I'm going to do, I'm just, before I forget, I just took a little bit of my coarse texture paste and I've just put them, you can see there where the two meet, just random there, a little bit there, just for additional texture. So I've put that up on when this was a little bit wet. So okay, I think this is going to almost finished. So yeah, and I'm just gonna wash. You can see the colors that I use now is transparent. That means you can see through at the background. I'm not putting any opaque colors down at the moment. Okay, let me just take that one. Remember, the inks are strong, so you don't need to put a lot of it down. Just think I want a little bit of stronger color down here. Let me just quickly get a darker color. Okay, I'm going to try a little bit of my burnt raw umber, just to get a little bit of depth in here. I don't know why I'm struggling today with all my words. Sorry, English is not my language, so I try my best. Okay, now I'm going to drop a little bit of my blues in. I just want to just put a little bit of water down. It's going to turn a little bit to green as well with the red, the yellow underneath. Okay, you can see this is a very dark color. It's almost too dark, but it's fine. We will work with it. I'm going to bring in a little bit of my blues in here as well. Just marry it a little bit. Okay, this is how far I'm going, and now I'm going to let it dry first and then I'll come back and I'll paint again on this. Okay, I decided to spray it. I think it's going to be quicker. that's not going to work. Just give me a moment. Okay, maybe need to go over it again. See, it's a little bit light. Okay, I'm going to put a little bit of my black on top of this. This is just the acrylic spray paint. Just have a peek. That's better. I'm just going to use this. I know it's not intended for this, but I'm going to use this just to go around everything here. This that I did with the spray paint did not work as I wanted it to work, so I don't know what I'm going to do there. I will have a look when I'm finished with this. You don't have to use a stencil. I was just lazy today and thought I would give it a go and see how it works. But if you don't know how to draw, or you are scared or you're not sure, then you can maybe use this idea to just get started. Sometimes you just need the push, and this can maybe be your push to see that everyone can actually do art. I'm just extending all my stems. You can see I've got a few problems here that it's not very clear, but it's okay. I will worry about that when I get there. And then I draw a little bird, so I'm just going to maybe put it here, but I'm gonna trace it. I'm not sure it's going to show, but I'm going to try. I've got tracing paper at the back here. I'm going to do this off camera because I'm going to stick my head in there to trace, and I don't think you will like that. So I'll see you when this is done. Okay, I've got green, I've got a few pinks, I've got white, I've got Payne's grey, I've got browns, and I've got a yellow. So I'm going to start painting this now. I did go over with a white jelly roll. Because I couldn't see, and I went over this as well. This is, I'm not going to worry too much because I want to go into the distance. I'm going to use this as my reference to see what I need to paint there, because it's not easy to see. Okay, I'm using my Payne's grey. I'm just going to quickly make these darker, and then I'm going to paint the flowers pink. And you could just watch me as I go. I'm just going to paint acrylic on top of this everywhere. So just sit back, pour yourself a cup of tea, and enjoy the ride. Okay, I think I'm finished. So yeah, you can see here, if you got a stencil of the bird, you can even use that. This is all stencils that you can just use a brush and stencil it in a dark color and paint on top of it. I mean, the options are endless. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, I will see you next time, and have a wonderful day.